What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got a nice little gameplay going on here. I think I'm using the M4 and I'm playing in Crash. While this is playing, I'm just going to talk about a few things that went on in my life over the last few months. This fall, I enrolled in an EMT class with one of my buddies, my best friend actually, and we had a blast. We kind of decided the college, that normal route, doing all those credits, blah, 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 all that bullshit really wasn't for us. And we wanted to kind of pick up a trade, something a little bit more fulfilling. So what better than EMS, emergency medical services. So that's what we did. And the funny thing is, probably getting enrolled in the class was harder than the class itself. There is so many prerequisites, and there's just will drive you crazy. You got to be 18. You need all of your immunization history: tetanus, varicella, MMR immunization, hepatitis, proof of negative TB test. I mean, everything. Your AHA card, background check, drug screening, current medical insurance coverage. Once you get all that in, then you are finally cleared to enroll in the class. And that's just the start. So, first day of class, class started at 8 that day, and it was a Tuesday, and me and Austin are going to carpool. That's my buddy's name, my best friend, and we decide that we're going to leave the house around 7:30 because it takes about 30 minutes to get there. Wrong idea. For these classes, you're going to want to show up pretty early, at least 15 minutes early. We left at 7:30. Like I said, the place was about 25-30 minutes away. We get there at 7:59. So it's 8 a.m. and we get there at 7:59. We're late. We're late. We're the last ones who walk in. We don't even have our uniforms yet because we ordered them late. So we kind of just walk in like we honestly just feel naked. Everyone's just looking at us. The instructor just staring at us, and we just sit down. And it was the funniest thing. I guess not so funny then, but now, a month out of the program, it was pretty funny looking back at it. We get a good laugh at it. But yeah, we had class every Tuesday and Thursday from about 8 a.m. to 12:30. Tuesdays were our lecture and more book work, and Thursdays were our hands-on, more patient assessment type work, which was my favorite day. We had a really awesome instructor. We lucked out there. Instructor Don. He really hooked it up and really cared about his students, and he really wanted us to be the best EMTs he could possibly be. So I really enjoyed working with Don. One thing I really like about EMS is, honestly, it just smacks you right in the face. You need to understand, before you enroll in this and before you start working, when you go and treat someone, when you go and care for someone, you are visiting that person on their worst day of their lives. Every time you're called, you're going to get called to someone who's having the worst day of their lives. So you just need to ask yourself that question. Why are you doing it? Are you doing it because you want to help people? Are you doing it because you just want to make all this money? You're doing it because you can work in all these different states? Because you can. This profession is, you get this job as an EMT person, you can work in all different states. You can work all over the world. EMS is all over the world, and they always need people. One benefit, a huge benefit working within EMS is all the people that become very close friends of yours, because everyone, including you obviously, is caring so much about what you're doing. The care that you're putting into everything you do that revolves around this job is just so intensifying, and it brings everyone together because everyone's trying to do the same thing. Everyone is trying to save lives. Everyone is trying to help everyone out. So that is just a really awesome feeling. So in my program, I got to go on a ride-along, and I got to do a hospital clinical. Each was about 12 hours long, and that right there is going to tell you, depending on what program you're in, is going to tell you if you're going to really want to do this type of work or not. I had my ride-along first, and I did it with a local fire department. And right off the bat, I absolutely fell in love with it. I love just the guys who were in there. I love the chain of command. I don't know why that appeals to me. It's probably just because of growing up and playing football all my life. I really respond well to all that. The ride-along was freaking awesome. I think I had about 6 calls, did a bunch of stuff, and they threw me right in the middle of all of it. So, and then after that, I did my clinical about a month after that at the hospital. I enjoyed the hospital. I enjoyed helping the people. I enjoyed being thrown and all that. But the hospital setting just really wasn't for me. I think I'd lose my mind being in that hospital. Anyone out there who is still debating it or doesn't know if they're actually going to do it, guys, just go for it. Trust me. You're gonna love it. I mean, I had so much fun through this whole semester, and I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I did, and I did. I freaking love it. I love the skills I learned. I love the people I met. I love the instructors I met. It's just opened up so many doors for me, and I'm so grateful for it. Alright guys, with that said, I'm going to end the commentary, let you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Your boy went off. He did just good. So, guys, have fun. Have a good day. Happy New Year. Don't forget to subscribe. Like me on social media. Like the page. And I'll see you soon.